Coming up on Tech Tonight, 2 Virginia Tech football players are suspended indefinitely.
And a new cookie company hits Blacksburg to rival campus cookies. Find out the details next.
Welcome to Tech Tonight. I'm Becky Schumar.
And I'm Amy Margolin.
More than 500,000 people and counting have pledged to boycott Target over its transgender bathroom policy. Target came out with the new position saying transgender team members and guests may use the restroom or fitting room facility that corresponds with their gender identity, sparking a petition against the store. The petition, which was started by the American Family Association, raises concerns that Target's new policy about transgender rights violates theirs. Protesters believe it will encourage sexual predators to enter the women's restroom, pretending to be transgender in order to prey on women and young girls. The petition has gained more signatures than any of American Family Association's past campaigns. But Target is standing by its policy, saying that single-stall family restrooms are there for those who are uncomfortable.
The Virginia-Maryland College of Veterinary Medicine at Virginia Tech is getting ready to host its annual program of providing free eye exams to service dogs. Since 2008, the veterinarian school has partnered with the American College of Veterinary Ophthalmologists and Stokes RX to put on this event. The screenings will take place as part of a campaign that provides eye exams to service animals across the U.S. and Canada. Any service dog or service dog in training is eligible for an exam, as long as proof of certification is presented. The event will be held at the Veterinary Teaching Hospital and will take place on various days starting on May 2nd and ending May 27th. Service dog owners can register their dogs on the American College of Veterinary Ophthalmologists website. Please make sure to sign up soon because registration closes tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pack and I'm reporting for VTTV. Today is the official launch of the Hokey Emoji app. It's a full keyboard that includes things like the Hokey bird, Torgerson bridge, chicken parm, and a lot of other Hokey icons around campus. So we wanted to see what students thought of this new addition, a new way to express their spirit, and we went around Squires and asked students their thoughts. A new emoji keyboard for Virginia Tech became live Wednesday, April 27th. Available through Swift Media, the Hokey emojis joined more than 88 other university and promotional keyboards. 2 students employed by University Relations contributed to the designs. Students, however, had mixed opinions on the app's release, from sticker-like appearance to security concerns.
Well, I downloaded it last night, actually, and I like the idea a lot, how there's emojis representing things on campus and kind of Virginia Tech traditions. I think it's a convenient way to tell people where you are on campus if you have to be fast, and kind of shows our spirit more with the emojis. The only thing that I've found tricky is that they kind of send as pictures, so it's not, I guess, the true emoji that I'm used to.
The app includes popular icons, including the pylons, chicken parmesan at Owen's Dining Hall, and the duck couple. It's a good idea for the first year at Virginia Tech, and we'll be looking forward to see how it evolves. So we asked students their thoughts on the new emoji keyboard. There were some mixed opinions, but the general consensus is that it's a great start and there are improvements that could be made going forward for this keyboard version 1.0. I'm Lauren Pack reporting to you for VTTV.
The leaders of the Flint Water Study Research Team will be giving the commencement address to Virginia Tech graduates. Dr. Mona Hanna Atisha and Virginia Tech Professor Mark Edwards will be delivering this speech on May 13th. The research was performed with assistance from a team of Virginia Tech students. They gathered water samples from Flint homes that showed the cities had not been properly treated, which resulted in lead leaching into the supply. Both Edwards and Hanna Atisha have received several awards for their work, including being placed on Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People list.
Let's take a moment for our weekend forecast with Chapin Kofod.
Hi, I'm Chapin Kofod with your weekend weather report. After a week full of rain and thunderstorms, this weekend will be a little break from the active weather. At least the majority of the weekend will be clear and sunny. A high pressure wedge is expected to build over the Appalachians Friday and help protect us for any precip for a bit. Saturday will still feel the effects of the wedge, but some isolated showers could affect our area. Depending on when this low that is in the Ohio Valley enters our area, it will determine what kind of weather we get Sunday. There will most likely be showers throughout the day, but best chances as of now for widespread showers are later Sunday into Monday. Friday will most likely be sunny with highs in the mid-70s. Saturday we are expecting it to be partly sunny with temperatures barely reaching 70. Sunday will be cloudy and most likely rainy, with highs only being in the upper 60s. Early next week also looks to be on the rainy side. With a little break from the rain this weekend, be sure to enjoy the outdoors before your final week of classes begins. If you're swamped with work, try doing some of it outside to get a bit of fresh air. That being said, good luck on your last tests of the school year and crush your finals. Not too much longer until summer starts. Back to you, Amy.
Thank you, Chapin. Campus Cookies has new competition in the area, as a bakery, Insomnia Cookies, recently opened a new location in Blacksburg. The bakery, known for its late-night cookie deliveries, opened at 620 North Main Street last Friday. Just down the road from Waffle House and Taco Bell, Insomnia Cookies has delivery hours from noon to 3 in the morning and pickup hours from 11 in the morning until 3 in the morning. However, the store does not stop at freshly baked cookies. The bakery's menu also includes brownies and ice cream. Insomnia Cookies has over 80 locations across the country, and Blacksburg is excited to add it to its college town. Stay tuned for your entertainment news.
Hi, I'm Jimin Yu.
And I'm Catherine Maxwell with your entertainment news.
On April 28th through May 1st, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee will be playing at the Moss Art Center. Music and lyrics by William Finn and a book written by Rachel Shankin, the musical comedy centers on a spelling bee competition set in a geographically ambiguous Putnam Valley Middle School. As the 6 quirky students compete for the championship of a lifetime, they candidly uncover their hilarious yet touching stories of their personal lives. 6 spellers, but only 1 champion. Come see who takes the honorary title of a spelling bee champion. General admission is $12 and $10 for seniors and students.
The Pre-Dental Club at Virginia Tech is hosting the Miles for Smiles 5K. They are hosting this event to help raise money for the free dental clinic, which aims to ensure its residents necessary oral care who cannot afford it themselves. The location is at the cross-country course starting at 9:30 in the morning and lasting until 1 in the afternoon. The event is $20 online, or you can pay $25 on the day of the race.
Virginia Tech now has a weather station that rings live local weather information from the roof of Lane Stadium. The weather STEM station uses a combination of weather instruments, agricultural probes, and other sensors to take environmental measures every minute. 2 sky cameras facing east and west provides a live view of the campus as well as daily time-lapse videos. According to the weather STEM creator, you can go online or to the mobile app and check weather conditions and see what the atmosphere looks like. This weather station was donated to Virginia Tech by Weather STEM, an educational program created by a software company, UCompass.
Take a short study break on May 5th from 6 in the evening to 7 in the evening and go to the Squire Student Center and participate in the Pet Therapy Study Session. The Pet Therapy Study Session is hosted by VT Helping Paws, which is an animal-assisted therapy program through the Virginia Maryland College of Veterinary Science. Stay tuned for your sports news.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pack.
And I'm Billy Parvatan with your sports news.
Starting cornerback Adonis Alexander and freshman backup defensive end Hushin Gaines are suspended indefinitely from the Virginia Tech football team. New head coach Justin Fuente announced Tuesday via Twitter that the 2 players were suspended starting this past Sunday. He provided no further comment. While Virginia Tech cited no reason for the suspension, both players were charged with possession of marijuana Sunday after the spring game, according to Virginia's online court database. Gaines was also charged with the purchase and possession of alcohol. The incident took place at Union Bank on North Franklin Street in Christiansburg. Alexander, 19, and Gaines, 18, are underage, with all 3 charges listed as misdemeanors. Gaines' summons reported his BAC under the legal limit at .058. Both are scheduled to appear in Montgomery County General District Court in Christiansburg on June 27th at 8:30 a.m. Gaines was redshirted last season, and both players were expected to have considerable playing time for next season. Alexander was slated to start as cornerback, and Gaines competing to start as defensive end.
On Saturday afternoon, Virginia Tech and much of the surrounding New River Valley community gathered at Lane Stadium for Hokie football's spring game. The event was met with much excitement as it was the debut of Justin Fuente's team to the public. The game had several different rules as a result of its exhibition nature. The game was 4 12-minute quarters with a running clock except for the last 2 minutes. The offense and defense were split into 2 teams, with the defense wearing maroon and the offense wearing orange. The defensive squad would be awarded 3 points for 3 and outs, 1 point for defensive stops, and 5 for turnovers. In addition, there was no hitting on the quarterback to prevent injury. The game ended with a final score of 20-15 in favor of the orange team. Highlights included a touchdown connection between quarterback Gerard Evans and wide receiver Jalen Bradshaw. as well as a touchdown run by Coleman Fox. Houston Gaines had 2 sacks on defense. The 5 quarterbacks on the roster split reps evenly, with Evans leading the way statistically, completing 8 of his 15 passes for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. The events surrounding the game were met with much pomp as well. NFL players Cam Chancellor, Tyrod Taylor, and Logan Thomas were in attendance, with Chancellor and Taylor signing autographs prior to the game. Hokie Village held a community fair containing festivities for children to participate in. Tech broadcasters John Laser, Mike Burnop, and Andrew Allegretta did a live edition of Tech Talk Live, and members of the Hokie basketball team signed autographs for an extended period of time. During the game, interviews were conducted with Chancellor and Taylor and coaches Fuente and Foster, much to the delight of the crowd. Virginia Tech opens the 2016 season versus Liberty at home. The kickoff time has not yet been determined.
All 22 of Virginia Tech's athletic teams received a uniform redesign this past weekend. The school announced the change via Twitter, quote, "We're excited to share our brand refresh, honoring our past and positioning us for the future," end quote. The university partnered once again with Nike, striving to institute uniformity among all teams, with the new numbering as the most prominent change from past years. On the gloves is the Hokie Stone of the pylons, a key feature of Virginia Tech. The Hokie Sports site stated, quote, "To ensure consistency across all sports, Virginia Tech will reinforce the primary VT logo that honors the tradition and creates distinction for the next generation," end quote. While the designs have been unveiled, the uniforms won't be worn until next fall. All uniforms have consistent logos, coloring, lettering, and numerals.
On Sunday afternoon at English Field at Union Park, Hokie baseball came in looking to take a series win against Duke. Unfortunately, they did not receive the result they hoped, as they fell to the Blue Devils 3-1. The game developed into a pitching duel between VT starter Packy Naughton and Duke starter Brian McAfee. Duke broke the scoreless tie in the top of the second inning with a bases-loaded walk by Jimmy Herron, scoring Pete Zyla. The game would remain 1-0 until the top of the 6th, when Herron produced a sacrifice fly and Michael Smiklis scored on a pass ball to increase the lead to 3. The bats for the Hokies would remain silent until the bottom of the 9th inning, when Nick Anderson singled up the middle to score Phil Sciaretta, but Mitch Stallings would prevent any further damage as he picked up the save to bring the final score to 3-1. VT starter Packy Naughton turned in his 3rd quality start of the season, pitching 6 innings and striking out 6, but also walking 6, which contributed to the 3 runs he gave up. Sage Jenko produced his 14th multi-hit of the season and the 50th of his career, while Nick Anderson added his 11th multi-hit game of the season in his career. But the Hokies were only able to muster 1 extra base hit on the Sciaretta 9th inning double. Duke starter Brian McAfee won 8 innings and struck out 5 to get the win, while Stallings picked up his 6th save of the year. With the loss, the Hokies dropped to 13-28, including 4-17 in the ACC. They will be back at it Tuesday night, traveling to Liberty, with first pitch coming at 7 p.m.
So this is our last episode of Tech Tonight as Cast B. What's been some of your favorite memories from this past year?
Well, I mean, obviously as a freshman, making the transition from college to make the transition from living without my parents to college, that's certainly something I'll never forget. And in terms of actual events, you know, the Ohio State game with the amazing experience and atmosphere that was, and really that whole weekend with Gobbler Fest on Friday, and then the Brad Paisley concert on Sunday, and the game on Monday. It was just a great weekend overall here in Blacksburg. And then in terms of like meeting people, obviously making new friends, and also I got a chance to meet Michael Sam, who is the first NFL player to come out, first gay player. And I think just thought, because he's a significant player in sports history, you know, it was really cool to be able to meet him and for him to come to Virginia Tech. So those are obviously some of my favorite memories.
Gotcha. Well, there's a lot of favorites to take away from here. Virginia Tech is a great place, and I'm really sad to be almost graduating next year, because I'm a rising junior and you're a rising sophomore, or a rising senior rather. But that's all for Tech Tonight. I'm Lauren Pack.
And I'm Billy Parvatam. Stay tuned for next week.
Raises, sorry.
There we go.
That is, oh dang, my bad. Just like skipped the line.
Hello, I'm Amy. How are you?
Chicken palm, you taste so good. Oh my god, this is all recording?
Yep. Show yourself.
Wait, we usually like do it.
Yeah.
For the sorry. I know, that was nice that we both like had the same thing.
3, 2, 1.
On April 28th through May 1st, the 26th.
After a weekend, why did I say weekend?
I'm sorry. It threw me off. Is it Putnam?
March Edwards. I'm sorry, it should be Mark, not March.
Putnam.
Veterinary has been unique.
Putnam.
Just say
Okay.
with confidence.
Putnam.
That's not good.
Well,
It's yours, so Cast B.
Should I just say second to last or last as cast B?
Last is Cast B.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 3, 2, 2.
Wait, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say.
Just be like,